First, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, the clouds have really moved in, as you can see, on our roofing dog. INET Bratcher weather camera here. We're talking about more of this as we head throughout tonight and into the day tomorrow. And eventually, the rain chances ramping up. Take a look to the west, crossing the state line in the Mississippi. Areas of rain and much colder. Look at the snow actually falling out across parts of Iowa. That's going to continue to march our way as we go throughout tonight. But it still feels really good. But boy, can you pick out the cold front? Yeah, it doesn't take a meteorologist to do that one with this. 68 Springfield, 48 in Quincy. Okay, and there's not a whole lot of distance between those two, so you definitely have a sharp cold front that's going to move through, bring our temperatures down. All right, evening planner, clouds and eventually rain late tonight. We'll talk about that, how long it lasts for the weekend when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
For saving lives in the event that things become as bad as some have predicted.
The state wants to fill once empty spaces with COVID-19 patients if they need to, and that includes a space in central Illinois. Plus, an Amber Alert was sent out last night for a 1-year-old where the suspect and the child were found.
I just started thinking about what could I do for the staff's morale.
So this restaurant owner decided to start buying from other restaurants. Why he's hoping this little act goes a long way.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
Today, I am proud to share with you our next site, Vibra Hospital in Springfield, Illinois, which will begin to add more beds to our capacity in central Illinois.
Empty convention centers and old hospitals across the state could soon be filled with COVID-19 patients. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. The governor did his daily news briefing in McCormick Place in Chicago. It's just one of several places being converted into makeshift hospitals for coronavirus cases. And the state is working on one in central Illinois. Like he said, the old Vibra Hospital in Springfield. It's all in preparation if the virus overwhelms the current hospital system in Illinois. Right now, there are 28,000 hospital beds in the state, but only 11,500 are available. McCormick Place has another 3,000. That's bigger than any hospital in the state. The governor says the other locations will add hundreds more in case of a spread. To prevent that from happening, the governor is urging you, if you leave the house, to wear a mask.
Maybe it's a homemade fabric mask, or maybe it's a manufactured general medical mask. Really just something to cover your nose and mouth out of courtesy to those around you in case you're one of those who are asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic and who could be spreading the virus.
The president also just announced the CDC is recommending the same thing. Now today, the Department of Public Health announced more than 1,200 new cases of COVID-19 in the state and 53 more deaths. That brings the total cases up to 8,904 and 210 deaths. In central Illinois, there are 52 confirmed cases in Champaign County. 5 of those people have been marked recovered by the Public Health District. There are 23 in Sangamon County. 2 people have died there. A 3rd person has tested positive in Macon County, and Effingham County had its first positive case. An update now on the doctor who tried to offer drive-through testing in Champaign. Tom Plura is still trying to find a spot to do it. But in the meantime, he is doing testing at his Campus Town urgent care location. You just have to sign up on their website beforehand. Plura was planning to set up drive-through testing at the First Christian Church in Champaign. The church postponed it on the advice of the Public Health District. Plura says so far, everywhere he has asked has turned him down. In Champaign, a police officer has tested positive. The department is now notifying anyone the officer may have come in contact with. City officials say the officer is in home isolation and didn't need to be hospitalized. The officer won't be going back to work until the Public Health District says it's okay. Police Chief Anthony Cobb released a statement not only wishing the officer a full recovery, but also saying, quote, "We have worked tirelessly to prepare in the event one of our employees tested positive. I want to reassure the community, we remain fully operational and able to deliver responsive public safety services. Firefighters, paramedics, and EMTs are all on the front lines of the fight against the coronavirus. But Champaign's fire chief says the federal government isn't doing enough to help them. WCIA 3's Andy Olson has the story.
Champaign Fire Chief Gary Ludwig says his department was blessed to have prepared ahead for the coronavirus pandemic. But Ludwig is also the president of the International Association of Fire Chiefs. He's fighting for departments around the country who weren't as lucky. Ludwig represents 1.2 million firefighters in over 29,000 different departments. He says a lot of departments are struggling to find protective gear like masks and gowns. Some are having to wash and reuse exposed equipment because they don't have enough backups. To this point, Ludwig says fire departments haven't gotten the help they need.
We keep expressing our concerns and expressing our thoughts. But if you look at the last stimulus bill that came out, the CARES Act, I'd like to say that Congress orphaned and abandoned the fire service.
Ludwig says that bill did not have a dedicated funding source the fire departments need. He wants firefighters, paramedics, and EMTs to have priority for the national stockpile of PPE. Since the pandemic started, he and other IAFC workers have been working with Congress and the White House towards that goal. They hope more help from the government will be on the way for them soon. In Champaign, Andy Olson, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Now, the IAFC has been collecting data from each of their departments during the crisis. There are more than 400 positive cases of COVID-19 in firefighters and paramedics. 5,000 more around the country are quarantined, and 11,000 have been exposed. Ludwig says those numbers don't include New York's fire department. There are 350 positive cases there alone. Moving on to other news, we have new information tonight. The Piatt County Board has approved an additional $30,000 for the county's EMA. This comes after a legal complaint was filed 2 weeks ago. It claimed County Board Chairman Ray Spencer had blocked the EMA's ability to make emergency purchases and act as a spokesperson for the county. The board voted unanimously to expand the department's budget. The move comes a day after Piatt County announced its first official case of COVID-19. A major road was shut down after a crash involving a semi-truck and a person on a bicycle. Happened this morning on Route 47 and 2400 North. That's north of Mahomet. State police say the semi-driver tried to pass 46-year-old David Powell, who was riding a bike. They say Powell was taken to the hospital and is seriously hurt. The semi-driver was given a ticket for improper passing. A pedestrian was hit by a semi this morning. That happened at Rush Truck Center on Hensley Road in Market Street. That's just north of Champaign. The Truck Center says the person hit was an independent contractor and was taken away in an ambulance. They are expected to survive. An Amber Alert was called off hours after it was issued for a 1-year-old in Grandview, that's near Springfield. Officers found the child, Raven Thomas, not hurt around 3 this morning. Police say 40-year-old Curtis Gibbs took the car with the toddler from the parking lot of Grandview Grocery and Liquor around 8:30 last night. Officers found Gibbs about a block away from the store. The car was found at the Dollar General a few blocks away.
Of everybody, we had state police, we had agencies around the Springfield area, state and county deputies were amazing. It wouldn't have been done. This couldn't have been done without everybody's help. The dispatchers, it was incredible what they did for us. So it was a collective team effort, and I can't thank them enough.
Gibbs has an extensive criminal history. Last month, he pleaded guilty to possession of a stolen vehicle and was put on 2 years probation, but he had no history with the child's family. The next time you go to the grocery store, there is something else you might want to pick up, who you could help with this simple buy, plus this.
I've done Manzella's Italian Patio, Farron's, Distill, Apple Dumpling.
Normally, restaurant owners would be trying to get you to order from them. Why this one doesn't care where you're getting takeout.